So today we're going to talk about the Pythagorean Theorem and how you use it to find missing pieces in a right triangle. Some of the triangles you have, like number 1, I need to borrow yours so I can get the dimensions. You have a number of 24 and a number of 2. Are these numbers, look at your diagram, are those legs or are they one of them a hypotenuse? How can you tell? How can you tell which one's the hypotenuse and which one isn't? Where is the hypotenuse located? Not always on the top. That's a bad way to... Opposite the right angle. Which one of these is opposite the right angle? Of these two numbers, is one of these the hypotenuse? No. So these have to be what? These are legs. Sorry. I guess that could have been the problem. I guess I looked at it incorrectly.
You looked at number 1 and 3.
Could be. Lengths of legs, right? What do the legs form? Say it again. They do. They form the right angle. All right. What's the formula that I need to use? I suggest you have notebook paper or copy paper and be writing these down. You won't have enough room. You won't have enough room. Yes, if you need copy paper, get some. Get several sheets out and bring it out here and put it in front of Raquan. I see several people needing it. You have enough room because yours is an empty back. Yes, yes. Is that working? Okay. We need to try to use the microphone today so that what you say will also be picked up. Because if I answer a question without you hearing the question, it won't make a whole lot of sense.
Wait, so yeah, do you have to restart? Because
I do not.
you've been talking the whole time.
Yeah, that's okay. So everything that happens in this class, I'm going to save, post to YouTube, and then y'all can go back and find it and rewatch the class today. So y'all are like my guinea pigs.
So we need to be on YouTube.
You're not on YouTube. Your voices may be on YouTube. The picture is the screen. Even me being right here, you might see the shadow, but I'm not sure of that even. Yeah, you'll see exactly what you see here. But you'll hear me talking. Okay, we've written the formula first thing. We've identified these two lengths as legs. In the formula, which of the letters are legs? Which of the letters are legs? Talk, Elizabeth, loud.
Wasn't that like 24 and 2?
Listen to the question again. In the formula, we have variables. Which of these variables are the variables that represent legs? Is it not working?
Yes, it is. A squared and B squared.
A squared and B squared. Good job. So is this A squared or is this A?
A.
Correct. So first thing we do, we're going to substitute what we know. Yeah, it's charged. The teardrop is charged. The next thing we have to do, you have a choice. Well, there's not really a choice. We have to follow the order of operations. So I need to ask you, what do you think you do next? Do you square or do you add? Square. Anybody know why you square? Yeah, PEMDAS. Those are exponents. Good job. This isn't louder. We need some volume here. Better? Yeah. This does not go through that system. Okay. What is 10 times 10? What is 24 times 24? 576. Okay. Now what do I do? Add. Exactly. Okay. Do I need plain C or do I need C square? Plain C, absolutely. How do I get plain C? Good job. Square root. I'm going to show you. The first thing we're going to do is if you have a device or a calculator, get it out quickly. If you have a smartphone type device and turn it sideways, generally those are scientific calculators. You're not going after one. Do not go after one. If you have one, use it. Sometimes turning it on its side will work. Sometimes it doesn't. Okay. If you have a smart device, find the square root symbol. Okay. If you have many, look for the one that has a 2. That is a square root. The one with the 3 would be a third root. The one with a 4 would be a fourth root. Turn it sideways. Huh? That isn't the answer. Oh, yeah, it is. I'm sorry. All right, so when you put in 676, what is its square root?
26.
Good job. So 26 is the length of the hypotenuse in this equation. Next week, we're going to learn how to simplify these guys. And then sometimes we'll just leave it with a radical. This guy is called a radical. This division symbol with a T-spout. Questions about what we've done? Answer.
So the square root of 3, like you were talking about, if it's square root of 2, the square root of 3 will be cubed root.
The square root of 3 will be 1 point something. The square root means what times itself. A cube root means a number times itself. Look at me, Matthew. A number times itself again. Like 2 cubed with a 3. 2 to the third power. 2 times 2 times 2, which would be 8. The 4 is a fourth root, so that would be what number times itself 4 times. More questions about this? We totally blew all of my memory in the iPad yesterday, Ms. Nelson, trying to do that, and I couldn't even upload it. I couldn't do anything. So I'm trying something different today. All right. Number 2. Tell me the length of the legs that you have. 7 and 24. Set up your problem, please. What do you do first? Always. Exactly. Good, Jasmine. Always write your formula. Always write the formula because that's your roadmap.
Once you write the formula down, fill in the numbers with the information that you have.
Exactly. Put in what you know. Sir.
Which one is A?
It doesn't matter.
So
It doesn't matter which one's A and which one's B. It doesn't matter at all.
still be the same.
Yep.
Okay.
Good question. Makai asks, in your drawing, how do you determine if the 7 or the 24 is A? It doesn't matter. It really, really doesn't matter. What I am seeing in writing is a lot of people are using capital letters. Remember in algebra we use lowercase letters? This is algebra. This is a formula we're using. This is an equation we're solving, so you use lowercase letters. If you are using uppercase letters, please change now. Learn a good habit. So substitute.
Where'd you get 7 from?
It was one of the legs.
I did the wrong problem.
Hey, I did that a while ago. Okay? The third thing you're going to do is square. Do those squares. 49 squared is, 7 squared is 49. 24 squared is 576.
Are we finished?
No, you have to add those two together.
Correct. What is 576 plus?
625. Square root of 625 is 25.
Hang on. Don't get ahead of us. Don't rush. I'm giving you some little instruction guidepost. Remember, if you do it to one side, you have to do it to the other. And there's your solution.
I got this. Miss Littleton, I worked it out.
Questions? Oh, do I need to go back? Okay.
Who can explain to me why we do that last step? Why didn't we just leave it, the square root of 625 equals c squared? Yes. Why do I have to find the square root? How do you know that? What is it saying it equals? What is it saying 625 equals? That's a hint. It's saying that 625 equals c squared. So can you explain to me how, by looking at that, how you would know that you have to find the square root?
What are you looking for? C.
Very good. We're not looking for c squared. That's what c squared is.
Aquan.
We're looking for c.
You got it? Any more questions? Anybody not finished? Okay. Number 3, do I have legs or leg and hypotenuse? Leg and leg. Or is it leg and hypotenuse? Leg and leg. My numbers are 2 and 6. What do I do first? What do I do next? Put them in. Do what you know. This is not hard. We're just doing what we know. Some people get terrified of formulas because they don't understand. You're just doing what you know in an organized fashion. What's 2 squared?
4.
What's 6 squared? What's c squared?
40.
But only when I do it this way. You don't want to put 40 over there. Notice how my c squares are staying in a nice straight line. My work stuff is all together in a nice straight column. I'm trying to help you learn to organize your mathematical thinking so that anybody, even 50 years from now, could look at your paper and know what you were thinking. They could